Hello and welcome to the Pirate King Plays Genshin Impact. It's been a while since we've been back to this one. I'm also here with my girlfriend.
Hello.
Yep, she popped in at the end of last stream because that's when she arrived. We figured this would be easier to play with the both of us here, and I still need to handle a bunch of the new content. So, let me just clear these out first. Anything. Oh, that was probably the squid guy. Actually, yeah, I think I got the squid guy after last stream of this. Clear these. Oh, geez. Yeah, look. All the sounds. They've been doing a bunch of events lately. Like, this event was voiced. That was just a daily thing. This event's voiced as well, and yeah. Oh, yeah, all the second stuff is now open. It started yesterday. I'm just clearing notifications right now. Oh, that means the second main quest of it is up too. Great. They'll probably say something about that because, let's see. Yeah, that's this one. It's saying wait until the following day. I'm sure that while we go through the main quest, it'll just pop up. But this Archon quest is what I wanted to stream. The rest of it, not so much. Yeah, I know where you are. But yeah, whole new section up here. I went through a bunch of it already because there was a quest that brought me there, but it was not voiced, so I didn't worry about doing it here. It's cool. Over here is a bunch of cubes floating in the sky that we can swim through. It's real weird. Oh, let's actually, instead of walking there, we're just going to go here. And, yeah. I'm glad that they put the starting point for this in such a not as normally accessed area, so I can easily avoid it. Were you here before? I don't care. Alright, let's start this up and see what the hell it's about.
And it's empty and waiting for us, as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
And now that you've said that out loud, no, you can't.
Even machines and Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view? We're in the sewers.
Oh, come on. This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
Truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Fair enough. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
It's a book, Paimon. You can buy it whenever.
I know, it is exciting.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it?
No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Hi, it's us.
Yeah, hello.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
Oh man, actual
The blonde
skepticism for
traveler and
once.
a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
Are you...
Most of the time, anyway.
None of the time.
Yes.
It's an
None
honor
of the
to
time,
go.
Paimon.
I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilat wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Finally, they said that out loud. Palais Mormonia. Okay, good to know. It's always weird reading something that's in
Yeah.
some sort of different language. You don't know exactly how it's said.
Nicolette? She wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Marmonia and asked Monsieur Neuvillette in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered
Yeah,
the
something
message,
tells me we're
I'll
not in
take my
trouble, but
leave.
they need our help.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
I mean, I haven't been back here since last stream, so I guess we spent a few days in
Can you
that.
pet the dog?
No. Sadly, they were not smart enough to let you pet the dog.
But it
However,
looks so
the dogs
friendly.
and cats do have AI in this game that just makes them pay attention to you. So they'll always walk up to you and do stuff like this. Where is he? Say something about a tea party? Hello, Mr. Person who's probably the actual Archon and not the
Did you
other
want
one.
to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some
Yes.
reservations.
We're still in the
Given
same
that
place.
we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this.
While earlier, the Palimormonia.
It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Ooh.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
Tetrarchon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
And an absolute cartoon character. No, seriously, they've been going a lot more cartoony on the cutscenes lately, and I'm here for it.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Time for the meeting with the knave that Lady Fernie insists upon arrives.
Though
So
it
this
could
all happened
officially
before
be
our current
considered a
conversation.
diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Finally
I
get to see what
assume
she
you see
looks
it
like.
the same way, Miss Farina?
Arlecchino, the knave.
Hmm.
Arlecchino.
Lady Farina?
They've been getting real weird with the names lately.
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
Yeah, the House of the Hearth are orphans who were taken in by the Fatui, who are part of Snezhnaya. She's one of their harbingers, and the one in charge of the House of the Hearth. The Fatui are... well, they're the bad guys, pretty much. Yeah, think of them kind of like Team Rocket. Like, we fight them a bunch out in the wild. They're just out there. And I still don't know why they're sort of friendly politically with any of the other nations. It seems pretty obvious they're bad guys, but then they try and introduce gray areas, and it doesn't really work most of the time.
Okay.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off, and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave
It's
showed up
automated.
already?
It's gotta be there.
Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon.
Yeah.
We
He
didn't
is
even know
known as
that Lenny
Father
was
to
from
the
the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Please be careful, Neuvillette. The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also notice that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
They're related somehow.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
Even though
In
Farina
reality,
usually
this
acts
problem is
very
even more
weird
thorny
all the
than it
time.
appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
What?
Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my
Heard about
proposal
this
during
location
our
bunch,
meeting with
didn't
the
know it
knave.
was on the map yet.
Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
But why do you want us to go? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Really?
So,
we have to go in
Are
undercover?
you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
All right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we'd be prisoners.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this
Paimon's a
report,
fucking idiot.
you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on!
Because we're there. We'll be prisoners, but undercover.
So much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! You're a treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
That's the same
Looks like it's about time to head over to the
cake
venue
that
again.
was that. Yeah, from the team.
I'm still curious what Charlie saw the other day.
Oh, okay. I was confused at what just popped up there. That was for the event quest.
Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be sure to enjoy it.
Did we actually get an item? No, I don't even remember when I got that one. No, I didn't. Guess it wouldn't have mattered if I had jumped out.
I'll have that and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta. Thank you.
You sure ordered a lot. Didn't you just finish eating the cake that Nouvellette gave us?
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Mirapede. Maybe this is what they call fate.
No, I don't think so.
Try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Someone's taking a picture of us. Okay.
Oh, what is that?
Oh,
on
hi,
here?
Charlotte.
Is it the taste of a breaking story?
No.
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him, but he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be...
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Mirapede. You didn't commit a crime?
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Nouvellette told us to keep
Yeah.
it a
God
secret.
damn it,
when I
Paimon!
said side eyes Paimon, yeah, no, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. For spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
Stares at Paimon.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See? Told you, Paimon. Didn't think anything of it at the time.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing to help me gather
Charlotte.
some material for a story?
No.
That, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there.
Yeah, I learned at one point, I think it was one of like the random conversations with just people around town, that based on actions and things you've done, people are awarded titles in this country.
Oh, okay.
Apparently the lowest one is Monsieur, which, as we know, is just French for Mister. So it's weird. But yeah, I think the highest one was Duke. And yeah, here we go, apparently.
Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal.
She has no idea how much
Then
Paimon
it's
just got.
settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
After completely stuffing yourselves, you prepare to go to the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't he?
No.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
You know what? At least while I'm streaming, I don't want this my little squid friend out. Yeah, we have a bunch of little friends that can float around us, like Sarush over here, or magic bottle, or either of these two mini Sealies, or the bird device. We currently have itty bitty Octobaby.
Octobaby!
I forgot he was called that.
That's so cute.
But yeah, he was new for this area from an event quest, and the only thing special is that when you're above water, he's in that bubble. When you're underwater, he's actually swimming around. Oh, we're going to the... Okay, so right, this was the island that I was talking about. Did I already... Yeah, I don't have enough for either of those. Based on France, they gave us French poodles. They're all dressed up. I've been out here once before to collect some things in the world, but never had the story bring me here. No. Wait, is this the entrance to the Fortress of Meripede?
All right, Nervous.
Okay.
We're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful.
An elevator.
You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Paimon, we've been swimming
Oh, and
around
there's one
out
more
here for
thing.
so long.
I mentioned that I have
We're
had
not that
personal
deep.
dealings with
Yes,
the
that
administrator
deep.
of the fortress,
No!
Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd
Wriothesley.
fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
I was wondering who this new character is.
Correct.
This is another playable.
He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, It would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
Okay, who the fuck names characters in this game?
Yeah,
What the fuck is Ryothly?
I mean, it sounds evil. And also, it's a
But he's
it's a
not.
mouthful.
Sounds evil, but he's not, from what I can tell. And it's
So
an
hard.
absolute mouthful for anyone who speaks English at the very least.
Yeah.
I know it's a Chinese game. Keep that in mind.
All right. That's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
Oh. Continuing the current quest may cause parts of the following quest to become occupied. Progress cannot be made on quests. It means we can't do that while we're doing this quest. We're gonna continue the current quest.
Yeah.
I don't even know what quest that was, though. It wasn't out here. And we should be able to get through this part, at least by the end of stream, so we'll be able to do other stuff. Come on. There we go.
Are we already underwater now? Huh.
Yeah,
So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
not really.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
She's not privy to what's going on,
Yeah, I
Paimon.
know.
You should just shut up. Okay. Obviously, we need to go that way. I'm gonna go this way. There's nothing out here. Come on. Okay, so we do actually have a map for you.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Fuck you, Madeline.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above.
I mean, if you're working somewhere
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
dark
let
and
me see.
windowless.
You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
That's right.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence, 45 days?
Huh? Wait,
Yep.
you mean the cake that Nervalette gave us was...
Well, he
Just
wouldn't,
looking at
he
the
wouldn't do any
charges,
trumped up charges.
It seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
Well, he said he'd fabricate some charges, but being the Chief Justice, he couldn't lie. So he invited us to do a thing without us knowing anything would be wrong, and then said it was a crime.
Contraband.
You flatter us.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Because it's a special invention, new thing. Look at it. Yeah. Guess we have mugshots now. You complete all the required procedures. I was waiting for her to say something like, "Can you keep still?"
Yeah.
No, I just kind of bob here. It's
And
not
we're
really under my
done.
control.
Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
Are we?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Deacon.
Okay, Paimon...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
We know your name is Deacon because the subtitles told us so. But yeah, probably won't remember your name either. Alright, there was a map to the entrance, but there probably isn't going to be a map here. I feel like it's technically a domain.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
You sure don't seem like a guard.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
Yeah, you're
It's
just
not as
saying if
simple
you have
as
money,
that. Like
you're
Lorette
set.
said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And
No,
this
it's
is also
just a new
exactly why
start.
so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know?
We're still getting the light
I'm
through the
actually an
water. We
idiot.
can't be that deep.
Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you seen a harbinger from Snezhnaya? Yeah, he's not going to answer that. He wasn't going to answer either of them.
Why didn't you answer?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Visitor to the aquarium. Oh no, there's a map here, alright. We got fast travel points. Really? Okay. Wait, how? I guess... Oh. Are we only allowed... Nope, there's the top. Go over here. Yeah, so we took like an underwater boat all the way up here. Alright, we don't have any of the other maps yet. Okay. Bother exploring here, or do I continue on? No, it doesn't look like there's actually anything here. Okay. Oh, go lower. Definitely says something, but in the language of the game, so... Long lift.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
No!
Our lives weren't that bad.
Oh, that's funny. We're actually moving, so his idle animation would normally stay in place. So it just went up.
Okay.
Usually his little constellation is. I guess there's no chests because I'm more down here. Anything else? Not like we don't have all our items.
So this is the actual entrance to the... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way
No,
to
I
act
said
like
the second
criminals
thing
get
for a
by.
reason.
If we're discovered, even Neverlet might not be able to rescue us.
If we ever get found out, then maybe we become criminals for real.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but... You wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so... Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Garderex around here?
Apparently not. Does this mean that...
They're already onto us?
Fight. Don't.
Prisoners
nope,
number
that's not.
7459 and 7560.
Yes.
Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Nervanet?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex.
Not the voice I was expecting from this guy. Everything I'd seen about him so far, he was given real Crow from Ruby vibes.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I was thinking he was going to be a lower, gruffer voice, or at least just gruffer.
I like it though.
Seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that kind of voice.
And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Yeah, let's be nice. He's taking great care of us. Splendid shop, really.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise.
Yes.
If you need anything in the future, anything.
Well,
Yeah,
I believe
yeah.
that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
So long, Deacon.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it for now. But I'm sure he already knows we're here undercover.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types.
Walk and talk,
Alright,
guys.
let's
Walk
keep
and
up with
talk.
him.
Or float and talk. Whatever. Oh, really? Ah, that is. Stuff down here is. Oh.
There's no need to be
Is it
so
though?
reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're
I
too
know.
difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, You'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right?
Right in front of them.
I know.
We should still try to verify the...
Let's continue this way.
I do like his design, even if I don't like his name. Why do you have a thing over your head? Welfare meal. Good. It's actually just called welfare meal.
Okay.
Huh. One of those per in-game day. Former fruity. Wait! Were you how did you get down here? He was part of a side quest I did out in the new area. How were you? You weren't arrested from what I remember. You just kind of went off and did your own thing at the end of that quest. How did you get in this time? What? That does not answer my question! Whatever.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
I've heard that word before.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
In that case, I'll pass.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
He's smiling. It goes over here? There's an element of of surprise and risk? Used to obtain a meal and a fortune slip. I'll deal with that later, I think.
Yeah, well, I guess.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'll do it now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Poisson seafood soup and fortune slip. I barely use food anymore in this game because I have characters who can heal.
Oh, okay.
Fortune slip, go. Hard work begets success.
Really? Oh
It's really just a fucking fortune cookie.
Yeah.
You telling me? Oh, did I do enough for this already? Motherfucker. Okay. Marked. But so I want to show you all something that's been real annoying to me lately. Let's go here. I'll use it on this guy because he takes a lot. New materials. Yeah, somehow it allowed me to get some. You can't go over 9999 of any of these. And I've been at this limit for this Mystic Enhancement Ore for so long because I barely ever use it. So I've been using a bunch of it. Oh, we're actually at the max of this, aren't we? That probably put me under. Where was it that I was looking for? Oh, right, it's this one. It means I don't need to do any of these quests today. Forgot about that. Yeah, they added it as an alternative to the daily quests. That's the first time I actually used it. But that counts for this too. Daily commission board. Good. Oh. On the wrong level. We can actually use the cameras here? Alright. Sure we are. What else can I see on this? What's the point? Is it just to see what the cameras see? Will I need to be sneaky at one point? Stop yawning while we're trying to actually do a thing. Yeah, those cameras are a new feature for this release as well. There were some puzzles that we were able to do with it. In the outside world. Yeah, infirmary.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow.
He's a bunch of stars.
Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop.
Oh.
Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Oh, do we call him your grace or boss? You got it, boss.
Let's move on. The floor continues over this way.
We did it.
Wait, is that... Liney? The fuck are you doing here?
What?
Huh?
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried.
Nope. I don't care. Bad excuse. The fuck is Liney doing here? No, he doesn't seem to still be here. Rosalino. Wait, no, you're not one of them.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Siegeween. I was gonna say Sigwin.
For those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegeween here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Get it, because we're in France.
So the tour part is over now?
I mean, yeah, no, I'm just glad he actually pronounced that correctly.
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Opened it already. Alright. Really? Bump into a wall and suddenly you're climbing. Stamina in this game is
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day!
It's free.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it!
Oh, Wolsey was
If
the
criminals
chef.
got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me,
What?
did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been
Why
wondering
do people
how
keep
he's
putting an
doing.
R in there?
Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
It sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Okay, that's rude.
Understood. Thank you for the hospitality.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Be interesting if Charlotte ends up asking us about him after all this, and we just answer with one line. Just like, he's a good man.
Yeah, his meals were good.
Right. Return to the dormitories.
Time to find myself in a corner to get my blood pumping.
Let's go up. Nope, it goes down. Should have just followed the line.
Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Novelette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Novelette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
He probably knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
There's nothing we can do about that. We're already here after all.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Novelette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Novelette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
There was one other important thing.
You mean?
Liney's presence here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate.
Linny, right.
We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason we are.
Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
And look, there's something over there.
Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
This proves he's up to something. This proves he's up to something here too.
If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
The bit of trepidation you and Paimon spend your first night.
Hey, you're finally awake!
You're up early today, Paimon.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told them everything?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry!
Set off as soon as possible after asking Fielding where the fuck it is. Okay. Honestly curious. Okay. Guess there would be. Why would you direct me here if it's just down? I would have just jumped off the edge. I can fly.
Come up with some fun activities.
Still further down. Oh, that's water. Okay, so you can't swim there.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
I doubt that.
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meripede doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this.
Percussive maintenance.
Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
We actually have to do this? Oh yeah, we do. Press operation and widget processing. For the modeling process, you must place the unprocessed parts into the machine, then interact with the machine start challenge. When some parts get stuck while rotating, you'll need to attack the rotating part to restore the machine's function. When the part's base glows, jump to complete the modeling process once. When you finish, you must retrieve the successfully processed parts.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Okay.
Okay, you got this! Great! Now we can report back.
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak. Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right? He probably just finished up his work, too. He should be around here somewhere. Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act.
Your luck isn't here, but elsewhere. Try your luck in your nearby cipher letters. It's here. Consider it a gift from fate. Pages there. Oh. Oh, that was just a way to get a chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
With special credit coupons? Okay. I guess that's not what we were supposed to do. Did they get it too quickly? Up.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
There you are.
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end
Good
up
way
as
to say
criminals
you
this
introduced
time?
him to us.
We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
It's not the point, Lenny. The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Why is the house so interested about the secret?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Mispronounced that.
Learn information that important.
Yes is silent.
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulet send you here?
Bingo! The knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You've already said everything.
It's a bit late.
Consider it an exchange of information.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Sorry, must refuse.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
You didn't need to say that out loud.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
If all we're doing is sharing info, fine. But I may reconsider if things get serious.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Paimon didn't actually do anything. It seems to always be the question. It's like she considers us to be the same person. Up. Then why are we going? This is the elevator to this level of this sub-level, so I have to go back down to find the elevator again. Oy vey. Wait, that one goes further down. We want to go up. Are what? You know what? Fuck it. That worked. Okay.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again.
As long as you're here long enough, it'll only be a matter of time before you get it again.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kinda mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
Have some advice for us, old-timer.
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Have some advice for us, old-timer? Really, he set us up to say the exact same line again.
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance
You're just gonna say that in
might have
front of the...
something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me Vidoc. Bye-bye now.
Vidoc on Marlock.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Is it possible that someone would just disappear? I'm still interested.
Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still not familiar with this
We do,
place.
actually.
Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
Immediately spend some time getting familiar with the fortress. For long, it's nighttime. How do you tell? I wanted to check something because we picked these up before. I wanted to know what they actually were. Credit coupons for use during investigation. And credit coupons.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Oh, is that the child's vision? It gave to us. I figured that'd have some connection here. I hear someone calling me. Oh, that must be the pancreation ring. Just appearing and
Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
I dreamed of child. Rather, in the dream, I was child.
Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream?
Yeah.
Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time?
I mean, I had no reason to get rid of it.
Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours.
Maybe I can use his vision to see everything he experienced from his perspective.
And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went?
Dream was a little hazy, and I didn't see anything particularly useful.
Huh.
Other than the pancreation
Okay.
ring.
Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit. What's the plan for today?
Shut off. Let's go to the production zone.
Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Yep, just takes us there.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a wasting.
Already on it.
Good, here you go. Remember...
Clue book. Oh, we got a clue book for it. That's cool. Objectives during time. Choose to go to production in the morning. Real janky machine. Breaks after every time you use it.
Alright, finished. I'm on speed.
Did it once.
But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
All you do is float around telling me what to do.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
In other words, you haven't managed any improvement in 15 years. I'm not gonna say that. Hey, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
We got the work more or less down pat. We just haven't quite learned all the rules.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
I don't think you need to know that. The hidden rules, that's what they're called, right?
Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little.
You're the one that told
Truth
me
is,
that.
you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen.
Conditions in this case are...
If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
What did the worker look like? You ever see him?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Thank you very much for the information.
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Sounds like a good lead to me. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright, if you insist.
Finish your morning work and arrive at the coupon cafeteria.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go to the Pancration Ring.
Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
Do you really have to talk about this like it's an investigation so loud for everyone to hear? Come on, Paimon. Curious what you have. So. Recipes! Okay, yeah. We have only 30 to use on our own stuff. I'm not gonna bother yet. You're gonna want those eventually, but we'll see about getting enough. I want all the recipes. Know what those are. Looks like they need to be hit.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Okay, great. Let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons.
Simon.
But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it?
Sure, got your coupons right here.
Thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
Since it's part of the investigation, we get to use those. Targets will come up in order. When the targeting light turns blue, you must attack the targets in the order they came up. So if you follow the order 4 times to complete the challenge, firstly attacking the wrong order a certain number of times will cause you. And interrupting the challenge or leaving the challenge will also cause you. Oh. Oh. It's not in the ring.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
I'll be. They weren't exaggerating about how strong you are.
Very simple game.
Don't worry, I wouldn't dream of shortchanging you. Here's the credit coupons you won. Put them somewhere safe.
Win. Oh, Well, we paid 300 to get in, so it's probably
Since
600.
we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
We have no relevant anything yet. We just have the book.
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today.
We have 1,200 now.
What do you have planned for us?
While working the morning shift, apply for continuous working shifts. Okay. Production zone.
Right, we just need to keep at it.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted.
If possible, I'd like to apply for 3 continuous working days.
Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Sure. Let's...
Yeah. Just to get hidden rules, you and Paimon start working 3 days in a row. It's funny, you'd think the punishment would be for like 7 days in a row. No.
Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring?
Again, Paimon, what are you doing? What do you actually do? I'm the one operating the machine.
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Come on, lunchtime for Paimon. Your morning work and arrive at coupon cafeteria.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
You're just realizing that now?
Oh, Paimon feels but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all?
Don't get your hopes up. That'd be quite a disappointment.
Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal. Wait, what?
Huh? This is...
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food like this?
Never seen a welfare meal like this. Something wrong with this meat.
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about?
Someone went missing before. Now our meals have this strange meat.
No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and chow down.
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey! What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Is he trying to hide something?
We have to investigate ourselves. The plot thickens!
Yeah, looks like we have no other choice.
It's like this meat.
Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
Strange meat.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Get the clues, I guess.
Paimon felt like some some of the people here were a little strange the moment she saw them.
Walk around, look for clues in a bunch of different areas, it seems. Okay. It's Roy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this
you
guy.
two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and I...
That scared of him?
Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace.
No, I get it. You want to take his place.
What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
Okay. Up. Interesting. Like, she's supposed to be one of the Melusines, but her face is too human for that. It's very strange.
Siegewing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, Traveler. Paimon? Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work. Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work. Are you talking about pets or people?
You also happen to be a veterinarian as well as head nurse?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melusines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted. Wait, Melusines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse. Yes.
Why
running
did they
around
give
tending to
her a
everyone's
human
health
face,
is very
though?
fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take
She
care of
half
your body.
Melusine?
Make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
Supervisor Siegewing. What's up, my dude?
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, so now you remember our names.
No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are the extra credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye. Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His Grace. I won't take no for an answer.
Alright. Well, 200. They got added to our investigation. Investigation stuff. Level. What? Cart? Huh. Oh, that's back at the dormitory. Rowan.
Huh? Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
Shh. I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegeween when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
We just saw her.
You saw her?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siegeween gets off to.
So this isn't just a coincidence. She's always absent during lunch.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siegeween's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Empty infirmary.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
How's Lenny holding up?
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads.
Check this for a second. Oh. Got both those.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
400 for our investigation stock. Oh yeah. I mentioned this
Help
before.
each other get through it together.
When I look away and I can't see it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Help each other.
Bugs make themselves known, they don't get to survive.
Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Seedring? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts. Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework.
Won't he object to us looking through his notes?
And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Research about the characteristics of Melusines. It's interesting, because, I don't think any of the other parts of the game gave us a completely new species that is also, that is also not only completely sentient, but, just interacts with everyone else as a normal part of the society. There have been people with odd features, but they're mostly human. Like humans with cat ears or fox ears. Melusines are an entirely different species. There have been other species we've gone and talked to, but they're often things that not everyone else gets to interact with. I'm blanking on any names of the species now, but yeah.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest?
It seems to have been the last thing here. Time for rest, okay.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently?
I think I've got something, but unfortunately it's not related to child.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night,
That's not what was written there. Okay.
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today.
3,300.
What do you have planned for us?
Okay, choose to go to the Pancration Ring in the afternoon and gather information. So either we go work and then go to the Pancration Ring, or skip work. I don't know. I'm not sure if it actually matters. Most of the decisions in this game never matter. Good work.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly.
We've done it twice. There's any really easy way.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Okay, we'll do some simpler processing. Morning work, arrive at the coupon cafeteria.
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, but what would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing Child, he must have been there all the time.
Could have skipped and we wouldn't be getting the gross food.
True.
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought enough credit coupons this time.
Of course.
All right, then get ready to play.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
3, 1.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
Flatter me.
However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But we don't know anything about the fighters. How can
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
There's some sort of rule here?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
Hidden rules, that's what they're called, right?
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
Do you know anything about it? See what he really looks like?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity.
But you could tell us what the mask
I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler,
was it covering his hair,
do you
too?
think that boxer
About
was...
his build. Thank you very much for the information. We'll give it a try.
Huh? We will?
You're not serious.
We're
are
trying
you?
to do everything wrong to see what
here
happens.
I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet
This
here
is the
you
exact
are
same
trying to
thing the other
break it
guy
on
did.
Purpose?
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Sounds like a good lead to me. No, it's exact same lines, too!
Seems you've made a...
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons.
Jeez. Well, we have that.
If you
but
have
still.
enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
The dorms.
Oh, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early. Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up.
Yeah,
Paimon still
4100.
feels completely exhausted from yesterday. What do you have planned for us?
Go to the pancration ring after I do think we should actually skip work, though. We have enough to do that. If there are any more clues to be found here, perhaps we should work the productions more often so we can discover anything unexpected. Okay, so you don't want me to do that. Why give me the fucking option? Let's go work then.
After working here so long, but doing the
Same
same
line.
thing all the
Same line. Same really easy.
Yeah,
Same
it's good
line.
to...
Not gonna let me just walk. Alright, fine. Like I said in this game, there's very often pretty much every time.
Garbage.
Yeah, see?
Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon
Like
misses
every
your
time they give us a
cooking now.
conversation option, it's always between two.
What would
And
you
more
like to do
often
this
than not,
afternoon?
he's actually saying both of them, no matter which one you pick.
Knowing child, he must have been...
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick...
I want tickets for both fighters.
Huh? For both fighters? I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless.
We know exactly what we're doing.
You don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly.
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut
Giving me Patrick Warburton vibes.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Right.
Tickets for the fight.
Tickets for the fight. Fighters tickets. Tickets for both fighters? Both fighters tickets?
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed.
What happened with the match, though? You see anything about that? No?
Now we just lost money. Bad.
Hey, traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
Didn't buy anything unless this is...
Oh, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh,
Yeah, next.
Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah!
You idiot. Doesn't seem especially scary. There's something a little odd inside.
Huh? What? Let Paimon take a peek too.
Fanta?
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like...
Rumor has it a boxer went missing, and the liquid in the bottle obviously looks like blood.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Want to give it a taste?
Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon.
Seems we'll have to investigate. The place is chock full of strange happenings after all.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Strange blood-colored fluid. So we're really just trying to find all the hidden rules and break
What do
them.
you have planned for us?
Investigate the clues you discovered.
Though it feels
Now they
nice
make
to
us
slack
skip.
off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
Choices.
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what kind of problem did you run into?
That's all those. This is all those.
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke.
Duke.
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking. Let me take a moment and recall his exact words.
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Yeah.
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Dissatisfaction with the Duke. No Fanta. Crazy things around here. Nope, as I thought.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait, are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
Only you'd ever ask such a question, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, guess it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Fortress of Meropide.
Just talk to the guy.
Anyway,
Should've talked to
you
him
try
second.
and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Sponsor of the Pancration Tournament.
Show me what you got.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
Let's take a look before anyone else shows up.
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they?
What are you afraid of? We're already convicted criminals.
Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here.
What are they gonna do? Send us to the Fortress of Meropide?
European Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being.
I fucking called it. It's not blood. It's a bottle of Fanta. With no label. That's a different color because they're trying to test, in a closed, small-scale trial, a new product.
Is it safe though? Like it looks
Probably.
Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. Let's put these papers back where we found them.
New products under development. Right. Do. Jump in the water and see what happens. But I feel like we wouldn't be able to get out. Probably be able to get out. Dive here? Oh, they don't allow us to dive here.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat?
Send the shift.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
We made pretty good use of it.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded.
Nope, I think this was the
Paimon's
lack
gonna
of work
take
that
her
got
time and
rewarded.
savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Okay. Let's go investigate. Think there's any more clues around here? So we should check production zone with Pancration. Well, yeah, but we were talking to people instead. Let's go to the Pancration ring. This is the afternoon, right? We're at lunch right now, so...
Seems you're really getting the hang of things at the Pancration Ring now. But just playing the same game over...
Yeah, a bit meta there, aren't you, Paimon?
Yeah, why don't we have Collins lower the difficulty a little?
It's already so fucking easy! Why? If you get tired of the same game over and over, wouldn't you want to raise the difficulty?
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
I think I've got something, but unfortunately it's not related to child.
Really?
Same thing as the other day.
Part of the investigation let us know there.
Did it though?
Maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow.
This gonna change up anytime soon? Stage objectives complete.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on.
Really? You didn't?
We better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
Spend some coupons to skip our shifts so we can go invest.
Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
Okay. It's technically a new quest. Lost in Deep Seas. Getting a few achievements. Go to the fortress, visitor the aquarium. Vision and dream, see what child's experience from his perspective. Fortress Corner Society's rules. Investigate 2 of the hidden rules.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
We're getting by. Let's go next. No, we're getting by.
Impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Something
what does that mean?
Terrible?
What pipes?
Like
what? A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
Yeah,
but
he's either lying
is
or...
that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
He's trying to scare us into thinking that was human meat and blood. There's still a chance that what we saw isn't connected to cannibals.
You two look pretty skeptical.
Yep.
No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Don't worry, we will. In fact, no. We're gonna act that you told us a lie.
Can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity?
Even if it's true, do you really think cannibals could take me in a fight?
Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Alright then, just like before, let's get ready to investigate another hidden rule.
When will all the secrets end?
Alright, where are we going? Oh, just about time to be done, maybe in a few minutes.
Vidok isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Look at this guy's name. And the subtitle under his name. That's a reference if I've ever seen one.
Always at your service.
Just stay away from me.
Look at you.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
What did I say? I didn't actually say anything. How about you?
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Were we telling them something? Yeah.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us.
It's pretty obvious they're hiding something.
But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon.
Let's approach it from a different angle. Probably never get anything out of these guys.
So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
You even have a load screen on that one.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well...
See, sometimes we hear strange noises at night.
Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days.
Of course it is.
You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
Now, if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Those might be the days when the cannibals are active, but it might also be nothing, just the pipes being cleaned.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
No reason not to find out the truth for ourselves.
Paimon knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us. I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
If we miss our chance tonight, it'll be a while before we get another opportunity.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Getting pulled into another vision, I bet. Yep. Oh, and it's those three.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
I saw a child in my dream again.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Investigating the pipes tonight is the right call. You escape via the pipes.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened! But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. It's probably just a story to keep people from going around the pipes.
Okay, well, it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Probably end it soon-ish. Do I do this part first, or do we just end it here? I mean, I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. We'll continue for now.
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Top, I wanted to hide behind. Is he gonna move, or... Wait. Oh, turn around.
This should be the place.
Oh, yeah.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Enough of the theatrics.
What'd you say?
All those rumors about cannibals and hidden rules were started by you, weren't they?
Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories, and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me. I have to go.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Boss?
Hey, do you know our boss?
Yeah. Child Tartaglia?
Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
To find him.
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
I'm a friend of his. We came to learn what happened to him.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
Come on, shut up.
We gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Meripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But has the child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone.
Theory. Because Child is one of the few people who had both a vision and a delusion. Visions are what give people their elemental powers in this world. They're gifted by the Archons at whatever point they deem fit.
Okay.
It's how they can use the elemental powers and whatnot. But Snezhnaya has been trying to develop their own that they call delusions. And it works like a vision, but can drive a person insane. Child gave us his vision because it was kind of on the fritz at one point. He's like, just hold on to this for a bit. Which means he was left with only his delusion. So I wonder if that has something to do with this voice he's been hearing.
And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Time doesn't make any sense in this game.
Something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. That's one thing we know for sure.
I mean, we beat him once.
Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Can you take us there? We want to go to the spot where he left.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
Or better yet, just follow the marker we'll put on your map and we'll act like we're with you.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Like us.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver.
Really? Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going.
Leave? We're not just gonna continue? Yeah. I guess that's out here is where we just went. Well, it is the middle of the night, so I guess we have to, you know, actually get some sleep.
We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine,
Oh, right, he's here too.
If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us.
Also, we shouldn't have an issue going in ourselves.
What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super...
Hey, quest complete. Very good.
It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep.
Let's use some coupons, skip our shift this morning.
Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards!
Hey, been a while since we contacted him.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Oh, it's a holiday.
It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
And we'll do that tomorrow. Definitely a good stopping place. The beginning of the next act. The stars shining in the depths. Okay, we'll just... First, I will grab this. 10. Hey. Motherfucker. You don't let me get the other stuff because of that?
If we could replace that mean old foreman with Beta Fonte...
Don't need you to say anything here, Alright. I just need to pick one of the ones I've been upgrading. How did I get 30 over? Even use 8 of these. This is the event item, which means these are good. Right. Fully to 20 already. Alright. Whatever. This was one I was gonna say. Put it at 30. 33, why the fuck not? that should actually do something for me. We have 10. Let's do a poll. This is the stuff you could pay real money for, but no logical person ever should. Thing show. Okay, we already have everything for it. Sharpshooter's Oath. Ravenbow. Hey! We got new Valette! New 5-star character! There we go! You're my good luck charm. Emerald Ore. Black Tassel. Magic Guy. Ravenbow. Black Tassel. Blood-Tainted Greatsword. Alright. Yeah, new character. Hell yeah.
Wait, so can you play as
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Take a look. Start by giving you a weapon. That isn't just the basic shit. Huh. Okay. Sure, we'll give you that for now. Level you up. Send you.
I'm a little more familiar with you now.
Probably should listen. Yeah, I always level them up to 40 as soon as I get them.
That makes sense.
Yep. What do you use to? Or a unicorn. I have not fought the thing that gives me those yet.
Greetings. I am the Chief Justice.
That's long. Never mind. Attacks. Increases underwater sprint speed. Huh. Interesting. I might put him in my party when I'm exploring underwater. I'll set up his artifacts later. We met him at the beginning of...
no, I mean like if you...
Whenever you come into a cutscene, it switches back to the Traveler.
Oh.
I just like having him in my party because that feels like I'm walking around as a main character. Even if I barely use him. Though he is technically one of my strongest guys. Right. And we'll see about a raid! Okay. Who's online? Sure, let's go to Ariel. Says just chatting. Don't entirely know what she's up to. So we'll have to figure it out. Alright, well. Until next time, this is the Pirate King, signing off. Have a good night.